Sumeet Sabharwal and Clive Kunder were hailed as heroes after AirIndia flight AI171 crashed, but new findings raise questions about their actions. Sabharwal, 56, with over 15,000 flight hours, was at the end of his career, planning to care for his elderly father. Kunder, 32, had around 3,400 hours and lived near Sabharwal in Mumbai. Both had aviation backgrounds in their families. The flight took off from Ahmedabad on June 12th, but crashed shortly after due to an immediate loss of thrust, hitting a hostel and killing 241 on board and 19 on the ground. Only one passenger survived. Initially praised for their quick actions to avoid a residential area, a new report from India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, AIB, reveals cockpit confusion moments before the crash. The fuel was cut off to both engines after takeoff, and a recording shows one pilot asking, "Why did you cut it off?" with the other responding, "I did not do so." The report indicates both fuel switches moved to the cutoff position, leading to the disaster. The pilots attempted to restart the engines, but it was too late. The final communication from Sabharwal was a panicked, "Thrust not achieved," falling. "Mayday, mayday, mayday," before the crash occurred. The AIB report highlights 2018. Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, advice warning operators about the potential for the fuel control switch locking mechanism to disengage. Although not mandatory, the inspection recommended by the FAA was not performed by AirIndia, as it was considered only advisory in nature. A British law firm acting for families of the passengers has said they will be taking legal action in the United States to obtain information on the Boeing 787's fuel control system. James Healy Pratt, a partner at Keystone Law, said, "Our families will be filing a lawsuit against Boeing very soon in the US, seeking to get answers about the design, manufacture, installation, and continued airworthiness of the fuel control switches. What could have caused the AirIndia plane crash?" The AIB report showed no adverse findings about either Sabharwal or Kunder, yet the Indian Pilots Union said on Saturday that it felt the investigation was being driven in a direction presuming the guilt of pilots, and we strongly object to this line of thought. Captain Sam Thomas, president of the Airline Pilots Association of India, said the union was surprised at the secrecy surrounding these investigations. The families of the crash victims are seeking answers. Bavel Shah, a friend of deceased Kunal Mistry, 24, questioned whether the incident was deliberate, stating, "If these switches can't be easily turned off, it's sabotage or suicide." While video footage from the crash's moments could provide clarity, the Boeing 787, like many modern aircraft, lacks a cockpit camera. Pilots' unions oppose such cameras over privacy and potential psychological pressures while flying.